revenge porn. At this age, revenge porn is when you take naked pictures of yourself and send them to people you're mad at. Last 20 years, I've been a member of a hate group. It's called marriage. Me and my wife watched our first porno last night. It was funny to see how young we were back then. I don't know. We had to stop making porn when our porn names became politically incorrect. I was known as the mass shooter. My wife was known as the super spreader. I don't know. In high school, we had this blind student. He was kind of a dick. So one day, someone took a rolling pin to all his textbooks. Take your time. I used to experiment with sex when I was younger, until I got my dick stuck in the test tube. That was when they banned me from the chemistry lab. I didn't like teaching that class anyway. I went to a white supremacist rally. They told me not to come back because they said I wasn't a racist. So now I'm on the KKK's blacklist. While I was there, they asked me where I was from because they said they didn't recognize my accent. I told them it's called an education. I went on a boating trip recently. While I was out on the boat, my wife and my mother accidentally fell in, which brought to mind that old saying, if your wife and your mother were drowning and you could only save one, which one would you save? Well, I figured if I was going to save one of them, I wouldn't have pushed them in. I'm divorced now. Well, my ex-wife used to cheat on me a lot. She cheated on me so much, every time she got pregnant, we had to have a race reveal party. Just pick the ones you like. remember when I first found out she was cheating on me. She sent her saliva into Ancestry.com, and they found 5 different DNA samples. Turns out she's 80% African American and the 20% Labrador. I'm pretty sure it's a black lab. My dad died of a heart attack while masturbating. The coroner's report listed the cause of death as a heart attack brought on by a stroke. It really worries me at this age because my family has a history of masturbation. I don't know. I just found out Stephen Hawking was born in Britain. I don't think he grew up there because he didn't have much of an accent. I don't know. I read an article that said if a pit bull bites you, the best way to get him to release his grip is to put your finger in his butt. Now, I don't know if it works on pit bulls, but my nephew never bit anybody again. When I got married, a guest at the wedding was someone I used to have sex with, which made for a real awkward introduction. Honey, this is Father O'Malley. I used to do work for the Catholic Church. I was in charge of drilling the glory holes in the confessional booths. I had to buy a new dream catcher. I've been having a lot of wet dreams lately, and the feathers keep getting stuck together. I don't know. As I get older, my views are changing. Like now, I'm hoping they legalize prostitution. Because frankly, I could use the extra money. I've got a son who's gay. I have a lot of guilt over that because I feel like a lot of it's my fault. I mean, who could grow up looking at this and not be attracted to men? We recently found out my grandfather was gay, but nobody ever knew because he never came out of the armoire. I like that one. when I sent my first dick pic. The next day, the police showed up because they thought I was distributing child porn. I don't know. I picked up my Viagra prescription from the pharmacy. They told me if it lasts more than 4 hours, I should see my doctor. My doctor's not that attractive. I don't know. I was never very good in school. I remember once in 6th grade, my teacher asked me what I thought President Abraham Lincoln's most distinguishable facial feature was. I told her it was the hole in his forehead. I know it's too soon. My neighbor came over and said my dog's been going to the bathroom in his yard. I told him my dog's transgender and it can use any yard it's comfortable with. My parents were separated when I was 5. They were conjoined twins. How come people with artificial legs don't make themselves taller? I can do this all night. I remember my grandfather was having trouble breathing, so they gave him a temporary tracheotomy. He was okay, but boy, you should have seen him play the harmonica. I don't know. If you have Alzheimer's disease, you're not alone. Call this number, 888-5533. Millions of Americans are afflicted with this disease. That's why I created the Alzheimer's hotline. So call this number, 745-6611. I learned how to read Braille. Now I can read the Bible and watch porn at the same time. That's literally the definition of your right hand not knowing what your left hand is doing. I had a physical last week, and they gave me a rectal exam. I got all the answers right, but I had a hard time holding on to the pencil. Actually, I lost the pencil. So if you enjoy the show, I'll be in the bathroom later signing autographs. I'll be using a number 2 pencil. I hope you can read it. I got real shitty handwriting.